Hi everybody, this is Ellie. Thanks so much for joining me today for my July setup in my Wonderland222 planner. I very rarely do themes for my monthly setups, but I do have a lot of Harry Potter stickers that I'd love to use, so I figured July, his birthday month, would be a great time to use those. I grew up with Harry Potter, I love the story and the characters, and that said, that love does not blindly extend to J.K. Rowling. As usual, I've pulled out my washi for the month. This Harry Potter washi by Planner Monkey Co. is my main one I pulled the other colors from. These next three are by Paper Geek Co., Happy Daya, Audrey Okea, Note and Wish, MT, and I'm not sure about the last one. In keeping with that color palette, I have the Zebra Sarasa Vintage in Camel and the neutral Mildliner in kind of a tan light brown. I'm not sure if there is an official color name. As usual, I'm starting with the review and overview spread. So this is after the final week of the month of June and before the monthly calendar for July. I like to stamp my titles. So for June review, I put Reflect, and for July overview, I put Look Ahead. I chose to use the Sahara sand color in the VersaMagic chalk ink because I thought it went lovely with all of those tans and browns I'll be using this month. I really enjoy creating these spreads every month. It's a nice way to look back at what happened the previous month, what I did, what I was feeling, and I also like the chance to just sit down and prepare for the month ahead. So I just went ahead and wrote my prompts in with the Zebra Sarasa, and I'm going to let that dry while I set up my monthly spread. I have my upcoming appointments on a post-it note, so I've just transferred them into the monthly spread with my Uni Jetstream, color coding as usual. I'm using a Planner Monkey Co. icon to mark a birthday this month, and I've also pulled out these little sticky notes to jot down the dates when some job contracts will be posted for my school board this summer. Now I want to get ready to decorate. So I've pulled out this Midori folder that I always keep with my planner. It holds stickers for the month as well as these monthly scripts. All of these Harry Potter stickers right now are from Planner Monkey Co., so I'm just figuring out what I would like to use. I have edited this down, but I do like to keep a lot of it in so you guys can see. I play around, I'm indecisive, I try different things. So I like that stack of books, but I remembered I do also have some Harry Potter stickers in this reusable album. So some more from Planner Monkey Co. The ones on the right-hand side are from Once More with Love. There's so many great stickers, and honestly, I've been hoarding them. That's why I chose this theme. I just want to use them and enjoy them. So I did decide to go with that stack of books, but I wanted something to kind of anchor it. It's a theme, but I still have my kind of traditions or recipe that I like. So I'm looking for some washi flake stickers from Note and Wish, and I'm thinking I can put one of these ones down. But once I try it, the stack of books is just too big and it actually covers up most of that sticker, so I didn't even think it was worth using in the end. So I'm just going to peel that up and save it for a later date. One of the great things about using transparent stickers is it really helps when it comes to imagining a layout because I can kind of see behind that sheet. So I'm just imagining where I'm going to place the script for July and playing around with some of the Note and Wish washi tape as my kind of anchor point. I do like that. It's very simple. You can just see a peek, but that is totally fine. And I go ahead and finally make the decision to lay the sticker down. I love that stack of textbooks from Hogwarts, and I'm just really loving using these stickers. After I have that laid down, I want to use a golden snitch, so I just put that up in the corner. That one took no time to decide at all. And now I'm going to lay down this July script. I mention these every month. They're from Planner Monkey Co., and they are my favorites. I just love the minimal style, and the size is great for how I like to add just a little bit of decoration. I'm looking at that. July is a complete month, and I mean by that I just mean it goes right until the final Sunday. So I'm imagining it's going to be fuller and I want to balance it, but now that I'm saying this, I don't actually come in and fill this calendar anymore. So I just wanted to add a third sticker up there. Trying a candle, I think I also pull up a wand, but I do end up going with the broomstick from Planner Monkey Co. And there we have it, a simple setup, but very Harry Potter-esque. Oh, I also have those girl heads with the house scarves from from Pumpkin Paper Co. So I hope I will come back and get to use one of those later or throughout the month. Now I'm referencing my monthly spread and going through the weeks and plugging in any appointments or special events. You might have spotted that I will be hopefully meeting with some planner friends in July, so I am using this icon to mark that, and that is something that I am really looking forward to. Again, I do color code in here, and I love keeping these appointments or special events in the top section there just because that way they really stand out for me. I use the triangle icon, so that's still from my bullet journal key for appointments. I usually use a circle for an event, unless, it's a planner event and then it gets a sparkle. And I use the birthday icons for birthdays. Now I'm getting ready to set up my first weekly spread in July. I've pulled out my PowerSheets and I have used these every month so far in 2022. Some months I have done really well with my habits and my tracking. Other months have been pretty empty. That's okay. It provides me with data that I can use to kind of reset and refresh my goals. July was a refresh month, which means I had to kind of delve a little bit deeper into how I've been doing this year, what's been working, what hasn't, and it led me to create much more specific goals for July, and I'm really excited about that. They feel really manageable, and I'm not expecting to complete them all, but I am hoping to make progress on a number of them, and that's the point, right? Progress over perfection and going as slow as I need to and meeting myself where I am. You saw me flipping back through previous months, and I was looking at how I had set up my trackers because I know that this month will need to be a little bit different. Because I do have more specific goals this month, it's really important to me that I can have enough space to write them in a way that reflects that specificity. So I have moved my daily and monthly tracking to the left-hand page in the spread. So the first column has the same daily tracking format. I have Monday through Sunday, a few prompt words down the side, and that's been working great for me this whole time. For the monthly habits, that's where you see the biggest difference. I have just given myself a whole column to write out my monthly action items, and obviously it's not as complete as it is in my PowerSheets, but it still has enough information that it is specific and lets me know exactly what that goal is. So I decided to use the entire column next to it to make my progress bars, so I just color them in as I make progress. To be honest, I don't love the look of that. I had the whole width of the column, so I thought I would use it. It feels a little bit too long, but that's okay. I can play around with it and change it next week if it really bothers me. On the right-hand side of the spread, that bottom section will be where I incorporate my tasks. So the way I connect that with my PowerSheets is my weekly action items. I use that same Mildliner to make those task dots in that color. That's how I know they're connected to my PowerSheets. Any other tasks that I add, I will just do entirely in pen. And that gives me a good overview on the specific ways I can work towards my goals. And it also leaves space for me to put in anything that comes up for the week. So that was really getting into the nitty-gritty. Not sure if you wanted or needed that, but I figured I'd explain my thought process. I'm not sure if I'll get annoyed at any point at having to rewrite those every week, but right now rewriting them helps them stay fresh in my mind. So I'm just going to go with it until it doesn't work for me, and then I'll adjust. Now that we're done the weekly spread, I'm going to come back and fill in my reflection and look ahead pages. So I just go ahead, I fill in most of the prompts on camera here with you guys. I'm using my Uni Jetstream. Last month I used both my Uni Jetstream and the Zebra Sarasa mark-on. And honestly, my pens have been bothering me lately. I don't know if the oils on my hands are just getting all over the paper and causing my pens to skip, but I have found it happening with both of those pens, and it's honestly been it's been really annoying. I have just been playing around between the two. I might try a different one this month and see how it goes, but overall, the Uni Jetstream is kind of my fallback, or the one that is the most consistent for me. So that's what I've started July with, but yeah, I hate when pens start skipping like that. I've been using the Papermate Flair in my PowerSheets for the past couple of months, and I have been loving it. I don't know if there's some sort of felt tip in a much finer size that I could use onto my river paper, but if anyone knows, please feel free to drop it in the comments and let me know. I don't like needle tips. That's kind of the caveat. Like, I've used microns in there before, and my Le Pen technical pens, all great. That needle tip, it feels like I can't write freely because I'm so heavy-handed. It just feels like I'm going to break it, and I have to be super aware of how I'm holding it all the time. And anyways, these are very specific things, but yes, I will probably be playing around with my pens this month. Now I'm flipping through my sticker album. I do love to choose stickers to use in my reflection to kind of visually show or represent some of my favorite memories from the month. I know that I want to document that in June we went for our first swim of 2022. So I remembered that my friend Cecilia at Scientist Plans had sent me these super cute washi sheets a year or two ago. So I am just going to cut out one of those girls floating and mark down that we had our first swim. That's so cute. Now, I know I also want to include that we celebrated my brother's birthday this month, so this is kind of my celebration page in my sticker album. So I end up choosing a cake sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., and that goes down next. For the last couple of memories, we had a memorial for someone who passed earlier this year, and it was a lovely way to remember and celebrate her life, so I've just chosen a flower sticker. I don't remember who that is by. And I was also in charge of our outdoor plants for a couple of weeks, and I do not have a green thumb, and it was just a little bit of a comedy of errors. I didn't outright kill anything though, so that's good, but I chose a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. to remember that. I'm just grabbing my Jetstream and writing a couple words under each sticker. Just right now, the stickers are all I need to jog the memories, but I suspect that for future Ellie, having a little caption underneath them will also be helpful. I figured since this month does have a theme, maybe I will try and have some fun with it. I found some more Harry Potter stickers, so at the bottom of that spread are some stickers from Shine Sticker Studio, and these are, what's her name? I think it's Luna, and Star is the unicorn. I hope that's right. But anyways, it's adorable. I got the Hufflepuff scarf because that is my house, and she's holding a wand. It's just super cute, and I thought I would be, clever and try and have fun with it. So I grabbed this kind of gray colored, yeah, it's gray, this gray planner sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. and use just, what is it? I think it's a Staedtler Triplus fine liner to play around and try and make it so that my Patronus is a planner. And I didn't think this through ahead of time. I could have done a much nicer kind of background with a Tombow or watercolor or something, but it's cute, it's funny, it makes me laugh, and yeah, there it is, my planner Patronus. And to complete that corner, I go in and write Expecto Patronum, because does a Patronus make sense without the spell? Continuing on. We're flipping to the front of the planner where I have my yearly color palette spread. I love how this is turning out. I've shown this trick before. It's not my tip. I saw it on a Facebook group. But if you put down the sticky edge of a Post-it or a sticky note and just run your highlighter right over it, once you peel it up, it does have that nice clean edge. And I need that with the chisel tip right now. So just looking at my yearly tracker, I haven't touched it in the past couple of months. This too, not getting much use. That's okay. They're there if and when I do decide to go back to them. Flipping back to July, just looking through the setup so far, I'm really happy with this. It's minimal, it's functional, it's fun this month. I do suspect I might see some changes in how I do my tracking, but I have to play around with that and see. I'm just writing ML for Mildliner here, so I know it's not a Tombow. And I'm going to switch out the paper in my cover this month. So in keeping with the Harry Potter theme, I wanted to change the paper that I keep inside this clear cover, which is also from Wonderland222. So I found an Etsy shop that had digital paper called GraphicAdventure, and look at this. I am so happy with this. So first, when I do print it, this is how it comes out, and it is not big enough for the whole cover. So I had also printed a Lindsay Scribbles freebie with kind of those Hogwarts letters. So I just sized that for kind of the edge to extend it to be the right length. And I am so happy with it. I wanted something that was Harry Potter themed, but not so Harry Potter that I would want to take it out as soon as the month was over. So I just love the color of these stars and how well it looks with those Hogwarts letters on the back. And yeah, super, super happy with it. I will also share that I do have a gorgeous new cover from Mansoura Atelier that you won't see in this video, but the next video I will share it in detail and probably put my planner in it at that point. But I think this paper is going to look gorgeous in there, and I'm really excited for it. Right now, I'm going through the stickers that I have, the functional stickers, to just pull out any that kind of suit the highlighter for the month. So the highlighter for the month is really quite yellow based, I think, of a tan instead of, I guess, leaning more pink. So some of these ones from Randy Dot Plans are going to be a great match, and the squares underneath them are from Caffeine and Paper Co. Actually, I think I'm about to look for, yeah, I have stickers all over the place. I make a big mess with my setup. Yes, that is the sheet that I end up pulling because that third column is perfect. So I just like to keep those in the planner itself in that folder or front pocket so that it's easily accessible. Now I've grabbed my folder and I'm pulling out sheets from last month that I don't need. So I don't need those cool tone gray functional boxes or the botanical spread. I'm going to keep those emotions. I have some from Salem Creative and the Coffee Monsters Co. Putting in my functional ones. These Harry Potter sheets from Planner Monkey Co. will go in there. All things that I want to pull from during the month. It's just easier if I have them already out. Smaller sheets I like in that front pocket. Easily accessible. Same with that little die cut. He's just cute for decoration. I've mentioned before, but I do keep kind of functional boxes in a cool tone, so those cool grays, and in the warmer tone, so I'm just pulling out that sheet. I'm also going to keep it in here. I'll use that sometimes if there's just like a bigger event or something that I want to emphasize on the page. And I also decided to pull up most of my Harry Potter stickers and to put them on a reusable sticker sheet. And that way I will also have them at hand all month. So that's an old sticker sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I'm just going to pull a few of the ones. So some of them, obviously, I have multiples of. I'm not taking all of those out because there's no way I would use them. So those ones I'm just taking a few of. And same here, one or two of each, but I end up taking all of the Once More with Love stickers because they are all individual. And it is so hard, guys, because I am really tempted to hoard. And honestly, The Once More with Love stickers I have probably had for 2+ years. So they've been hoarded. They're ready to fly now. They're ready to be used. So yeah, onto the sticker sheet they go, and hopefully onto paper as well. It's like having all these little friends in my planner with me. I don't put it in the folder yet because I want to put it under a dictionary. I left it under a dictionary for 24 hours. I don't want to lose any of them, but they will go in this folder as soon as I'm done. So the next thing I'm doing is I am just going to put my washi tape in my washi case. So taking out June's and putting them in. They fit lovely. This is, again, the Cubix case. I got it on Jet Pens and I love it. It keeps it a manageable size and it just fits so well. They don't move around and they fit really nicely in kind of the storage case I have. I shared that on Instagram if you haven't seen it. It's super functional. And one final flip through. I'd love to know which Hogwarts house you're in. I've mentioned it multiple times. Hufflepuff all the way over here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I finish this setup. I'm super excited to use those Harry Potter stickers and see the theme come together even more. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.